Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to session 10 of A Dear China, or
You
the
didn't
meaning of
say, "Here
Titans.
we go."
No way.
I'm distancing I'm
go.
distancing myself from the here we goes. I think they're overrated.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, a warning
Wow.
would be nice, though.
A go we here.
Okay.
I like that.
Fucking Yoda.
A dear we go.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh, I'm gonna hit a deer with my car.
Wait. Wait,
Don't do
what
that.
the fuck?
What did the deer ever do to you? Also,
Well,
you didn't answer my question. You
Is
didn't answer my question.
there an A Dear version of China? No, but there is a Japan.
Okay. No, because I
We're
need to say, off I go to Ada, China.
You could
No,
say
go to Finland, Brazil.
off we go to Phoenicius, because that's like Japan, or the
Okay,
only one
but,
that you would know.
Yeah, but it's more... Okay. Phoenicians,
the
is, that
Phoenicians
far,
to get
is that like the...
down to
Okay, what would be
business.
the furthest away place you could go?
China.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this. Where's the furthest
Melgible.
away?
Melgible.
Melgible. Off I got to Melgible. There you go. I
Oh,
don't
you
even
can
remember
cut-
how to spell it.
Isn't that where we cut off the horns of those disgusting races?
Oh no.
What?
Is that where we farm the Chachai, the
Yeah,
horns?
it's where we
No,
kill.
the wait.
It's where we kill papaya.
No,
Okay.
wait, what?
Well, that's a shame. I miss papaya. I don't know. I don't remember anything about papaya.
I
but
miss her already.
I'll
Also-
never be free.
Here you go. Here's a papaya.
How we guys doing today?
Pretty good.
We're doing
Good night.
alright.
I
Yeah,
had
doing good.
We hit double
burrito
digits.
and
Ooh.
the burrito and enchilada I had was very tasty.
Nice, double digits.
Nice.
So
Good, good.
Already.
there might be, you might notice that we're down a player. Red.
Yeah, we had to kill him.
Yeah, we had to sacrifice Red. They're off the island. They got kicked off.
Oh no.
Red
We-
was sus, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we survived them.
Yeah, a lot.
We found out he was min-maxing. Man, we don't take to kindly to that kind of
You-
person here.
He was gonna multi-class. He was gonna reclass into wizard, go haste, and then rogue.
Yes.
Stick in my
Oh
head.
no.
Fuck! I gave Kirby an idea.
Perfect. I mean, it's not really that good on a rogue anyways, aside from running fast.
Plus two is what I'm telling you. Plus two to your AC.
Oh,
Ain't bad.
woo, on a rogue?
Yeah. Free
Oh,
disengage.
dear.
You can go to do another stab.
So,
They already have a way to free disengage.
would anyone like to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Melon?
No, I
I
think
know what
I'm
you're talking
fair.
about.
I feel like that's a storyteller thing to do, to be honest.
I think
always
Red
feel like
should do it. Oh wait.
Oh, yeah.
Like
not
a
here.
storyteller is the one who tells stories, and what is this except a story?
That's too
Wow.
meta for me.
That's true. That's true. Okay,
Where?
oh,
Oh, I can go. I can actually do it.
okay, you can go then.
Where we last left our adventurers. The party finds themselves washed up on a black beach, home to the Phoenicians. Specifically, after making their way through the jungle, they found a small little village named Abershon. A village that Mior has had a lot of history with, but also a couple of other characters. It was the home of the Turtles, and long after the Phoenicians came and colonized this portion of the Cindered Isles, the Turtles were almost wiped out to extinction if they did not comply. Most didn't, and most met the fate by the sword. However, it appears that life has rebounded off this once broken and burned city or tribal area. People have moved in, and they're remembering the past. And although the ash remains high above the Phoenicians, life still goes on in a desperate cling to continue and push forward. Our heroes find themselves with a strange man named Kazuki, a proclaimed Emberfall member. And moving forward, they met some of the people of the town. Jockwek, the turtle monk who was the leader of the village. They met a couple of other Crimson Phoenix soldiers, a Night Sister or a Night Phoenix, one of the two, who gave off a very threatening aura. And they also met the Azer blacksmith who forged Remy a new changeling breastplate, or a breastplate for the changeling.
No, it's made out of changelings.
Yep, it's made out of changeling hair. After convening with the Law Light and learning that their destination lies to the east, the party takes the night to rest and plans their next move. If you guys want, we can continue on to the next map, or if you have any last things to do in Abershon, we can roleplay them out.
I mean, yeah, we still need to talk to Kazuki, and we still need to go on the ship because, like, can you clarify, Amp? If we head towards the bridge, are we doing that by ship, or is it gonna be?
No, you are walking there. You have kind of learned that the waters are not too safe to traverse due to the massive amount of wreckages found. And it's probably best to just walk there.
Okay, in that case, I think we'd like walk to the ship and sort of discuss things there with the rest of the crew.
Okay.
Because we're obviously not going to just ditch the ship there. Because it's not really a port.
Are you gonna? Do they not have access to remove curse?
Yes?
Dark, would you like to cast remove curse on that ship for no particular reason?
I've already done that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. This is just me and Dart doing a thing, don't worry. It's just a meme.
I know.
Hey, what's that word for
Yeah,
when you have a cheap version of something?
Knockoff?
Good enough.
So, should we load the ship up then? Because I imagine, like, we'd start with everyone, like, gathered on the ship and that's it. There's any other things people want to do in Abershon.
You guys make your way down unless there's anything else you guys want to do.
Did I get thrown out, or was I asked to leave? Because Rista was busy playing with the turtles.
We all would like passing us. Wister, we have to make our next move now. We have to leave. I'm sorry.
But they're so adorable. Look at them.
Yeah, yes, they're adorable, but if we need to protect them, then we need to move.
Well, we need to protect them from.
It sounds like if you don't do what you want to do, they will die anyway.
I mean, Rista is currently in there.
Wister,
Nope. Unless somebody threw her out. I'm out.
Wister, look at the ash. Look at the planets.
Fine. We'll follow. Puffing their cheeks.
Remy is itching to get out of the town because they're still in their human form.
All right.
Fine. I'm not happy about it.
We make our way to the middle lines. Back to the ship. Oh, we're gonna have to refresh again.
Shit.
Refresh? Okay, fine. Refresh.
I have to reopen my sheet every time we do that.
Just don't have it open.
Why
Just
wouldn't
remember,
I have it?
Just remember all of it.
Yeah.
Not that
Yeah,
hard.
just be a chat.
Yeah, just remember everything about your character sheet. You don't need to open it.
All right, let me get everyone on deck. And finally, am I missing anyone? Ilyavar down here. Move him up and then move Kazuki on here.
Remy Chalice. Why is it the dark-skinned Remy? This is a bit wrong. There we go.
Pancake, get over here. Oh, okay.
There they are.
I see. Red eyes. Okay. Okay, blue eyes. Okay, which one?
It's blue.
Okay, it's blue eyes. Okay, boy is here.
As soon as they get like outside of the town, Remy shifts into their changeling form, and they just stay that way.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh my god.
No, it's a blue eyes, purple child. It's a very rare card. Blue eyes, purple elf. Then you also have the knockoff version, the red eyes, purple elf.
Who is this? Who have you brought on board?
This is a man named Kazuki. Kazuki, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
It's Kazuki, but many people make this mistake. I'm Kazuki. I work for Emberfall. We oppose the Crimson Phoenix quite heavily.
Respect the ship. If you don't, we'll have a problem.
And well, I don't plan on staying on the ship. I think we're going to leave after you're done talking or whatever it is you're doing. I still haven't been told what you're actually doing here, by the way.
So what is it we're doing here, Mior?
Well, like I said, we're going to the heart of Hadala, but the best way to do that is unfortunately on foot through the bridges of the wings, and the ship, while it's quite small, there's too many wreckages because of the long history of warfare. So it's while I appreciate your skill, it's a bit too much for the ship itself. So I think what I'm gonna do, well, we have to figure out the course. Kazuki, you know the waters around here better than I do. Is there any way we can get to the heart of Adala with the ship and be safe?
Not that would do the ship any good. We'd have to go inland, and I don't think the bottom of your ship is high enough out of the water to get in there.
Also, the wreckages you've seen, you don't know if it would be wise enough if you're still stuck in the ash and where your visibility is very low, almost reduced to nothing. You don't know if you want to sacrifice the ship for this.
So what we need to figure out is what we do with the ship, because personally I didn't want to leave it in the ash in that area, but we also want it nearby because obviously we're going to have to come back.
So what you're saying is we keep it anchored in Aberson.
Well, we
Can
could,
you leave some of the people here who you could trust to stay on the ship?
I'm sure we can whip up some of the well, I guess the 5 of us could stay. Kind of Silverin gestures to Liam, Gorvich, Ilyavar, and Doe. That way.
Are you fine with staying in Abershon though?
I mean, we don't really have a choice, do we?
Yeah, So, do you know if there's any other, like, small islands nearby?
On the map, none that I could really see.
Alright then, that looks like the best case scenario.
At least keep me and Silverin on boat so we can protect it if anything happens. I'm pretty sure well, I worry about your safety, but kind of like looks at Kazuki. He seems like a decent enough warrior.
He seems like a good replacement.
I must concur. You look very strong yourself. Maybe we should arm wrestle one day.
Maybe one day, but I'm not sure if that day's today.
Huh. Are you okay with this, everyone there? I'll probably, when we reach the heart of Adela, it would probably be useful to have the ship closer. So I'll send you a sending dough when we get, like, closer, so you can sort of, I don't know, where would be the best option to leave the heart of Adela? Is there any ports?
We could just trail up the shore. That could be an option.
Is there any, like, are there any, like, ports, Kazuki?
The heart of Adala.
Well, we have ports, but
I could answer this and give you a little bit of clarification. The heart of Adala is located inside of a massive volcano, so it is very unlikely that there are ports that actually go inside the center itself. But there are smaller villages that surround the volcano that act as like resources to funnel things up to the heart of Adala.
unless you have a lava-proof boat and you're willing to go up a current of lava to get to their port, I would advise against it.
All right. Well, when the time comes, though we can probably take the rowboats then, because they won't be impacted by the rockages, and then we can row us to the boats.
I don't know if I trust the ship being alone. We got some good loot on here.
Right. While we're going then, you could take the fire retardant plans and make the ship fire retardant.
On it, Captain.
All right. What's up, Wister?
No, they're just uncomfortable.
God, I hate this ash. Makes me sneeze. Hut.
Right?
Gazoon tight.
What's that?
1d4.
Do you want to take a rest here? I can't really tell what time of day it is, but you were out in Aberson for a bit of time.
Yeah, we should probably take a long rest and then sort of head off.
Oh,
Roger.
thank God, I need the rest after being in that form.
Yep. Kazuki, if you could come into my office then, I'll tell you more about what we're doing.
Well, okay, sure.
You hear Doe scream from the amidship. Ilyavar, let's go clear some barnacles. On it.
Isn't that dangerous in this water?
Shipmates work's never done. Even in ashy water.
Oh well.
Alright, hello. So, first things first, what do you actually want to do? Like, you said you've been wandering for a while?
Wandering while I've been stuck defending that village with some other members of the Amber Fallen. We didn't. The ash kept coming, and eventually we started going down one by one. I worry for them because they would have ended up back in,
Yes. So you were trapped by the ash then, which is why you remained there?
Well, we could have left, but the town, we weren't going to leave it.
Alright then, so what do you want to do then? Do you want to travel with us to the heart of Adala, or would you rather stay here?
I mean, I'm not going to miss a chance to fuck with the Fire Lord, am I?
Alright.
Between you and me, I'm not a big fan of either Fire Lord. I think the new one is a bit pretentious, to be honest. I think we could do a newer Fire Lord. Maybe not even a Fire Lord. Maybe a Fire Lady.
Huh? You mean like a Queen of Fire?
I mean, I don't know. We don't really have monarchy. Yeah, sure. Queen of Fire. That sounds alright.
Yeah. Yes, I've met both. I didn't really talk to Nishi, but it's neither here nor there. Anyway, so what our mission here is kind of low profile, so if I want to tell you this and trust you, then I'm gonna have to try to remove the flame, because they can use it to track you, like Gabriella, and I don't want any more trouble than I need.
I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure they know you're here now, considering you gave your name to that assassin lady.
Well, yeah. But still should be cautious. So, Muir's gonna walk over and she's gonna cast a Remove Curse on Kazuki.
Do you resist?
Thinking.
On it.
Otherwise, I mean, you just have to trust me in this one, Kazuki. It'll be better.
Can I speak to you in private quickly?
Sure, shoot me a DM.
Okay.
While we're out there,
Hey, Alia.
popping sound appears.
Oh, she wasn't here? I thought she was out here. If she wasn't out here, I wouldn't start talking to her.
I'm sorry. I was trying to take a look at the surrounding landscape. I can't see anything.
Okay, so we're going to like the heart then, or for this, right?
Well, it says that where the sun meets the moon is where the ascension trials can begin. And what place is where the heart of the sun?
Okay. So, how exactly do you like sort of what exactly happened? What kind of magic did you use to sort of do whatever it is you did with Mior?
To fuse?
Yes. What kind of magic was that?
I need to look up at my magical tree.
Yes.
You love to see it.
On the magical tree, what was used?
A shotgun.
Yes. The most ancient and powerful of magics. Shotgun.
Well.
Some believe it.
I was using the weave.
Huh?
It's a magical source that, well, no one really understands, and I think there's a little bit of divinity in there, and I took that and gave it to her.
Oh, you used to weave? Okay. Well, that's funny. He smiles a bit. So, fused with, and she gained some powers of yours. Did you gain something from her?
She gained something from me. She gained, the ability to turn into a celestial for a short period of time.
Turn into celestial? Yeah. Boy.
She became one of the, 7 pupils of the White Feather. They were a group of, well, former friends of mine that I'm using to help turn me into a god.
So something happened to them?
They were either killed by my father or torn apart or deserted during the uprising wars long ago. And in order to at least attempt the ascension trials, I had to absorb a majority of them. There was one hiding out in the Phoenix, actually.
Oh, really? Which one?
Her name was Sanvia. She fell and her wings burned, and she landed right in the volcano, into the Lord of Fire's hands. And so, after absorbing a former friend of mine, it was given me enough power to absorb her. Then the other 2, I found them. Well, I found what was left of them.
Sorry.
Father wasn't kind.
Yeah, no, sounds like kind of. Yeah. Kind of a jerk, I guess. I don't have a better word that I should know. Just looks shifty that they shouldn't say anything else about that. Okay, so, that type of magic, well, it's fancy magic. Would somebody else be able to use that kind of magic, or?
I'm sure people could accept the call. Once I
No,
become
I mean, if somebody else just learn how to use it, or
the weave?
yes, more accurately the weave, yes.
It's incredibly unpredictable to learn. It's the string bearer's domain, so it is a place of randomness, and it allows for outbursts of magic.
Okay. Well, yeah, sounds like. I guess that sounds like her. Oh well. Oh, also, last one. Just like a little bit excited now. are you able to like communicate with any of the gods since you're trying to become one, or is that the after you become one thing?
It's after I ascend. After I'm
Okay.
killed and I ascend to God.
Oh yeah. So you do have to do that.
Ascension takes a mortal toll on your body. You are essentially
What the
Car.
fuck?
Yeah,
You turn into a car. Oh no.
Yeah.
you
I polymorph Valia into a car.
your form is destroyed and it is turned into, well, your former self, but into one with immense power, but not infinite power. You see, gods can be exhausted if they have fought long enough or endurance contests.
Oh. So I guess that is how gods would be exhausted against this amber then. Puts his hand down like in a sort of question looking face. Okay.
The amber could be fought in the same sense, although there is no indication that there is a human behind it or a humanoid in charge.
Huh.
But it is
that
it
would
is
make it
a,
easier.
it is a theory.
Yeah, I guess that is a theory. Man, why wouldn't she? I gotta ask her to do that. Okay. She's like mouthing under some words here and there.
She smiles. I admire your drive for intelligence. It makes me quite happy.
Yes.
Is there anything else you need to ask?
No, thank you. That's very much. And you're coming with us, right? So if I have any more questions, I'll be able to ask, right?
Just tell me all that you need to speak to me.
Okay. Will do. Pancake, where'd you go? You're playing with Henry again? Told you.
Oh no.
Check him for fleas. Sorry, though. Henry has fleas, by the way.
Elian, I wish you the best of luck. As she teleports away. All right, back over here. I need both of
hopefully
you
that's
to
enough
make an opposing Arcana check.
Oh,
That-
Ooh, this is interesting.
it's Arcana. It can't be like spell.
It is an Arcana check.
What's the wrong Dart? Not good at Arcanas in a sense.
Me neither. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not either, buddy. Where's
Just
our
roll
car?
better than an 8.
I think Krista's the only one that's good at Arcana here.
Yep.
Damn it!
All right, the curse is removed. You watch as for the first time since you met him, Kazuki's eyes flash open. The scar on the side of his face turns red, and in an instant, the flame seeps out from that spark or from that scar and forms in your pointer finger, and then is dispelled with the snap of a finger.
Oh, this
There
is
you go.
weird. Huh.
Yep.
Will is that permanent or will it come back?
I'm fairly well. From my understanding, the Lord of Fire took it from me, but I still had it, so it can come back, but only if he asks them nicely.
Or I guess they just want it. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
It might also depend on how strong the curse is. What the? Oh,
It comes from the weave.
Ah, yes. So now that there's no other listeners, like say, people inside the dreamscape or whatever the thing
Well, hold on.
that
Elia claps her fingers together. You watch as a shockwave of black lightning surrounds the room, and an orb that was in the corner is destroyed. Now that we
Hey.
actually have no listeners,
no, don't look at me. That wasn't me.
this is Alia.
We've met. Well, we haven't met, but I know of her.
it is a pleasure to meet you. She
Pleasure
stands
to
at
meet you.
she stands at about eye level with you.
He stands at attention.
You've met her before?
Not met, but we hear things. Heard of some kind of ASMR like entity
Should've,
who's been traveling with
would've,
some people.
could've. It's a matter of perspective, really.
Wait, you've been to the Phoenix before, Alia?
Yes, in order to absorb one of my counterparts. You remember how I told you I had to absorb the other 7 pupils?
Yep.
One of them was located here. Her name was Sanvia, one of the Cinder Knights.
Wait, you absorbed a Cinder Knight?
After absorbing Usail's power, I was strong enough to overpower her. Not without dealing some damage, but it was nothing to shake my resolve. I forced her into submission and then absorbed her.
Kazuki looks actively shaken.
What? Alia, what happened?
What do you mean? I became a Cinder Knight, challenged her, and took her throne and absorbed her.
How do you just become a Cinder Knight? You have to do so much bad things.
She gives you a almost sadistic looking smile. I have my ways.
Anyway, yes. Carry on. I think I'm very interested to hear on why you're working with such a interesting person, Mihor.
Remember, my father's the god of betrayal. It's almost in my nature to do the same.
No, it's not at all.
Like father, like daughter.
And I was raised by Gabriella. You think I'm like her?
I could kill her too if you wish.
No! What? Alia, you've changed. Like, when I first found you and rescued you, you're like a child. Like, I shouldn't have never left you. Like, you've turned into like a murderer.
Times change,
Kazuki
Mior.
puts a hand on Mihor's shoulder and says, "Welcome to the club, kid."
Times change, Mior.
They change, yes, but you shouldn't ever let that devalue yourself.
This whole problem is my fault. If I wasn't freed, this whole Amber problem wouldn't have happened. So it is my responsibility to make sure it is dispelled, destroyed, and anyone involving it is killed.
That
Even Ellie?
does sound like a good start.
If Elian crosses my path, I will have to kill him as well. You
Jesus
watch
Christ.
as she kind of like grits her teeth while saying that.
Oh, is Elian the boy with the weird eye?
Correct.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's. And then what about friendship, Alia? What about having? Listen, you don't need to. You don't need to ascend. You can actually live a life.
There won't be any friendship if the world is destroyed, Mior. So for now, I choose the path of loneliness so that I can complete this goal and save the world.
There are always other options. You just have to make them.
The two of you, although she doesn't see it, you see slowly the formation of an amber halo across the top of her head, and then it flickers out in an instant.
Oh.
Religion checks.
I choose to fail.
Okay, that is fine.
I know.
Well,
I
Mior,
have no
you
reason
would
to know anything about Amber.
you would actually know this. This is the symbol of Ankira. Maybe she's becoming Ankira, maybe she's influenced by him, you're not sure. But slowly she is beginning to go down a path of good or bad, you deem which.
Alia, listen, if this is the path and the stance you're taking, you might have to find another host.
So be it.
But I do want to... What? Just... Alia, can you come? We're not done talking.
I think she's gone.
Well. So.
What was that
the
all
original-
about?
Okay, so. Let me explain things. So. I joined. So originally I was running from the Crimson Phoenix, and I decided to travel to Marriageable, and on there we were shipwrecked, and we came across an island, and on that island there was a shrine to Inkira, who's the god of betrayal, and his sign is the amber halo you just saw above Alia. He's a bad guy. Like, read these texts, and she's gonna like flip her journal to the text, which is the same like the heretic text that we all read out in the meeting.
It talks about the ways of how Ankira thinks the idea of a god is corrupt and bad, and how he wants to burn it all to the ground. Not burn it to the ground. That is the more Lord of Fire's thing, but he wants to destroy it and rebuild it anew.
Yeah, he's was a big killer during the Uprising Wars, and he's a demon and a fiend, and he's been that way for a long time. And
What methods did
related
he
to the
use
Amber?
to attack you? Or
Can you repeat that, sorry?
what has he done to you? Has he attacked you, or some people after you?
Not me specifically, but he did that to the rest of Ali's pupils, and yeah, I did have an interaction with him once where, tried to like take me with him. It was very weird and strange.
You also remember
said no.
You also remember back to the temple with the image of Ankira and Moradin, one of the famous battles of the Uprising War, which was actually a draw, but from what you saw of the mural back there, it was almost like Ankira was playing with him, but somehow he lost.
Yeah. And the original goal was to try and ascend Alia so she could talk Ankira down and maybe, try and redeem him. But that's changed a lot. I think Ankira's messing with her.
Are we sure Ankira is the bad person in this context?
I'm not sure.
Like, I know
rescued her-
obviously this is just my thinking, or just abide my rambling for a moment, but
Okay.
he doesn't seem to have done anything to you. He sounds like he just wants to kill the gods, which I would like to point out the Lord of Fire is one. So would he be worse than a word of the Lord of Fire in it?
The problem is he's working with the Amber.
Yeah, you say this. What is the Amber? I still don't quite understand what you mean.
Okay. So the Amber is a force which is being controlled by someone, I don't know who, and that person isn't trying to completely obliterate everything, every timeline, every world, infinity.
I don't know what some of those words meant, but like, why?
I don't know. Something probably related to power, I think. I really do want to know why as well. It's very weird. I think there's prophecies involved, because there's the excerpts like Alien, and then there's Refracted, and all those are interconnected in a way I can't fully comprehend yet. Just like I can't fully comprehend the way Alia is involved, and why Inkira is involved, and why his sign is an amber halo.
Why is this sign? How long has the Amber been around then? Like, that hasn't really been an issue until quite recently.
Based on Inkira's text, it's been around since before the Uprising Wars, which is why, when Alia says it's her fault, she's lying. It's not. Hello.
Parenthood is a curse.
Thank you.
as from the door walks out a red hooded individual with golden wings and a large trident wielded upon his shoulder.
He draws his wooden sheath just in case.
You are no match. Stand down.
But if you intend to hurt me, or I don't really have much of a choice.
I have no care for the half-orc. I just simply wish for a chat.
That's fine.
Step outside as if a pit thing.
You already heard most of it, so you can stay in.
Understandable.
What is it you're confused about?
Okay, so why is your symbol an amber halo?
The answer's right in front of you. You just need to do a little more looking, perhaps.
I'd like to roll a perception check to look harder.
Okay.
Just look harder, 5 heads. Yes, the old natural 20.
Gotta love it.
Wow.
How to look harder, 5 head.
You weren't meant to make a perception check, more so than a religion check, but you activate your blind sight and you see something else. You see chaos seeping out from Ankira's body, and then it connects. Ankira, what are his divine domains?
I don't know. That's World End. We'll have to go look it up. And Mior doesn't know that.
I'm telling you because Mior would know. What are her domains?
Okay. Hold on. Where is it? It's Nadia Hembrew. Scroll up. You open the Twitcher. If you want to keep up, you can go to you type in /! World Anvil, and you can also look up what his divine domains are, like I am doing.
Parenting is a curse. Disappointing. She thinks the world. She must bear it on her shoulders. She walks the same path. I'm sorry.
Loneliness and envy.
There's one more.
Betrayal. So, you betrayed the gods to the Amber? A long time ago, during the Uprising Wars?
Correct.
And you see him flip his hood, and you see 2 amber eyes.
Oh, fuck.
Why do you continue to do this?
Because I walk the path of loneliness.
But, you can get off the path. You don't have to do anything.
The path encompasses my view. At least, while I'm here, I don't have to pretend to give a shit. While I'm up there, I have to pretend like these shackles mean something.
But why destroy the world?
I have no care for destroying the world. Younger me did. But the older me is more wizened. I don't care. But isn't destroying the world the ultimate form of loneliness?
No, loneliness is it's something that happens regardless of what you want. Everyone's alone.
But if they all died because of your actions. Isn't that the ultimate form of loneliness? Knowing that you weren't powerful enough to save them? Knowing that because of you, everything you knew, everything you loved was destroyed? That is the true meaning of loneliness.
Do you need a hug?
The time for hugs is long overdue.
You sound like Selena.
I know of
It's
her.
early night. I'm after the loop again.
I know of her. She will make very bad mistakes in the future. Make no mistake, I'm not against what you or your compatriots are doing. In fact, I welcome it. If there's one person who deserves loneliness more,
He points above.
it's him. And isn't that the ultimate form of betrayal? Gaining his power and then using it against him? To destroy him? To...
What happens then? There's the thing with power. There's never any end. Like once you have all his majestic power, what are you going to do then?
Settle down. Might have a coffee or a tea. See my family again if they even care. I miss Alia, and I miss Rai. After all of this, I'd like to see them. If Rai doesn't hate me. I know Alia doesn't. She walks my path.
What path is it that she's walking? Like we're trying to ascend her, and then like, is the God the only path? What path are you really referring to?
Godhood is the ultimate form of loneliness. You must cut yourself off from everyone. She walks the path.
But gods have emotions. They have feelings, just like us mortals. The only difference is power. To just a normal citizen, me and Kazuki have infinite power. To a god, it's the same.
When you are sad, you talk to a god. When a god is sad, who do they talk to? Themselves.
They can talk to me if they want.
And the cycle of loneliness and self-deprecation continues. An artist will always hate his work, or hate their work, until the end of time. And as their days tick, then they realize that their work was simply great.
Yes, artists do have good art, but I don't get it. Like, they don't have to be lonely. They have each other, and they can always just talk to people and can't they, like, assume different forms, walk among mortals, talk to them, make friends, live lives?
Mortals
It doesn't have.
Gods are not allowed to do such things. For gods that meddle in personal affairs with humans or humanoids, they suffer. There were gods before that did that same thing. That is why the Asimar exist.
So, the reason that gods are so lonely is because they can't talk to anyone because of the rules that involve godhood?
When someone ascends, they must cut everything they know dear to them. During the trials, you will face some of your worst nightmares. And you must accept that when you become a god, you will either forget your past or simply not care about it, or long for normalcy, but normalcy will never come.
Well, I don't know if that's the path we're going down either. I'm not sure. Well, I want Alia to be a god. Whatever path there is, there's always another to take.
If you can twist the paths, by all means, do it. But every god has faced the same. Some take it better than others. Others crumble under the pressure. I am one who crumbled.
Are you the cause of the Amber Ash?
He shakes his head, no. That was the one.
That was the one who gave me this power, but it was not my doing.
So you're the Patriotic God. What sort of work do you do for it then? Are you... Oh, that's a chaos point, isn't it? Shit.
I don't do any
What's
work
the...
for him. I simply... Simple.
Well, would you like a beer? If not often, you probably get to chat, right?
I am sober. I had that phase, but I have moved on.
Some tea? Like... Surely, like, at least some things you still desire.
My only desire is my desire.
What?
You're fighting the good fight. Keep pressing. You're gaining ground. Soon, the enemy will crumble.
Mimi, what have you gotten yourself into? Explain.
So, that all just happened just now. I still don't really comprehend it.
I wasn't listening to anything he was saying. I didn't understand a word of it. Give me the TLDR. I'm not a smart man.
Okay. So, TLDR, I rescued Alia from an amber prison. I don't know if he made the amber prison or whether it was his boss, but his boss started moving and started making acts all around the world, and he does things like create the amber ash, and he also nuked the forest and caused the death of millions of people. And adventurers and people and all organizations around the world are trying to stop him, except for the Crimson Phoenix. Nishi, in the meeting we had about this, said he wouldn't really do anything unless the Amber attacked him. Well, I guess they have, but I'm not sure if he's going to do anything anyway. So, the entire world
we do
is,
need to get rid of Nishi then.
Yeah, we are probably going to have to talk to Nishi, and he also... Do you know anything about horns? He mentioned that he wanted me to return one of his horns. I don't know what that's about.
I mean, I know what a horn is.
Well, yes, but I have for myself, but it's... Do you know what he might mean by that? You know...
You have a magical horn of some kind?
I do, it's the Horn of Valhalla, but he said horns, not horn. So it can't be this one.
You've got me. I'm not an expert in kind of things.
Yes. So what we were doing is, you know, Alia wanted to ascend to help fight the Amber, but I mean, you heard him. From sounds of it, they can no longer intervene in a mortal affairs, and the gods are already trying to fight the Amber. I'm not sure what Alia really wants.
Well, it sounds like to me there are bad people I need to get rid of. That's about the gist of it.
That's about the gist of it, yeah.
I can swing a sword. That's what I can offer you.
Alright. Well, the Amber's also known to corrupt people and sort of drive them out of power. There are a few people in the world who have it affect them and use its power and get a little loopy. One of those was Leonite's father. He was a former crewmate. He was not a great person. And she left because, revenge fantasies mostly.
So it sounds like it affects more like already corrupt individuals.
Well, morally corrupt, maybe, but not all of them are. I know, there's one, the Wanderer, called Khan. I don't think he wants to do this, but I think he's being controlled by the Stringbearer. At least that's what Alexandros told me.
Okay, these are more names that I have no idea what you're talking about. I can swing a sword. I can hit things. You can tell me what to hit.
Right. What do you think we should do now then?
Well, you're the boss. You've always been the boss, really. What do you want to do?
How could I be the boss when I was 7 years old?
Always a fast deal. You had something special
yeah.
about you. I don't know what they were doing some stuff to you in the Crimson Phoenix. I'm not sure if that's a result of it.
How did I get captured the second time?
I don't know. I think one of our hideouts got raided, if I remember correctly. It's been a while.
How did you rescue me the second time?
Well, how do you think? He says, flexing, kind of swinging around his sword. Me and a couple of the lads, I think it was Jericho and Demeus. They didn't make it. It seems to be a recurring thing.
Yeah, so to explain about Alia, I rescued her from the Amber prison and she was a child fresh from the Uprising Wars and she knew nothing about what was going on. She enjoyed ice cream, we played chicken fight, we had tea, we chased grabs.
Sounds like a good kid.
Yeah, she was. And then she had to leave because apparently a man named Salafax founded another angel, and they absorbed each other, and ever since then she's been an entirely different person. But which one I can really...
That name gives me a headache, and I don't know why. Look, you're telling me all this stuff that I don't really understand still. I'm sure I'll pick it up along the way, but...
Yeah, experience.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need? Do you need to make an oath or something?
No, you can just join the Silver Flame. That's about it.
Is that what you call yourself these days?
Yes. I plan to expand it into a league of adventurers. Because, well, the governments aren't really doing anything about it.
They haven't done anything. He's just laughing.
Yeah. It's people like Salafax and yours truly who are, saving the world and bleeding. So, we should probably get a mental skill to help with that, but I'm just really confused as to what to do now. Do I travel to there and try to stop Alia ascending?
Sounds to me like we go to the heart of a dollar and beat us the bad guys.
Yeah, sure.
Yet again, yeah, that's just my opinion, of course. I'm sure See,
Right.
there are more people who are more responsible than I am.
Yeah, no. Well, whatever happens, I know fate will probably be related to that, so we should probably sail there anyway.
Well, I'm going to have a rest. I'm still very tired. I got heals, but I'm still very tired from that fight.
Naturally.
All
Good
right.
rest, and try not to think about it too much.
I won't. So I'm quite good at not
All right, and with that, we can skip to the next morning.
Use the
if you
voice
can.
mod on.
If you guys wish, we can skip to the next morning.
I want to test
Yep.
something first.
All right, sure.
Neor,
Sure. What
is
do you want?
Neor still a divine soul sorcerer now, or is that gone?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I'm trying to get Doe's attention because Remy walked away.
Hmm.
They're coming.
What is?
Pancake's like,
What is it, Mio? He's too
okay.
busy scrubbing.
You mean Rista?
Krista is trying to get Doe's.
Yes.
Can you help me out a bit? He set up a Leomon's tiny hut.
A Leoman's what?
I've set up a something that helps the Fed. I want to test how strong it is because I haven't
Okay.
really used it in a hostile area, so I don't really know how strong it is. So I need you to just hit it as hard as you can.
He rears back with Bash and swings forward. You see a kinetic force that is enough to almost push you inside the dome, but it does not crack.
Okay. So, and you're pretty strong, right? So, if you can crack it, that means it's decently safe at least. Let's see. I was also hoping I needed Remy because they can use magic. Maybe Mior. I needed somebody to try and throw magic at it.
Yeah.
Oh wow! You actually heard me all the way from your office?
Well, I was coming out to the office.
Okay, I just need some help. I'm just testing. Also, as you walk out, it's barely because they didn't really think this through. You can't really walk through it, so you just crash into the bubble as you walk out, more or less. There's enough space that you can walk past, but it's like, okay, I just need you to throw a strong spell at this and see what happens. I need to know how strong it is. Please, it's for experimentation. I have no idea. Though you might want to back off. Yours
not
explosive
really
still
sure.
explosive.
Okay, okay, you can try a fireball. Alright,
Okay. Just throw it at the dome.
yep.
Oh, I hope you're not chucking fireballs in a wooden boat. Kazuki cools down the stairs.
Oh, well, that wasn't fireball.
I don't think that's fireball. That's a different fireball than I'm used
You're
to.
casting mutual swarm on the boat.
Well, fireball isn't
Meteor.
What the fuck?
Meteor.
and it just explodes in daylight instead.
Okay, well, it doesn't pass through the dome. Okay, I was hoping for something more explosive, but okay, daylight.
Wait. No, I got this. She's gonna.
I thought you had magic that could sort of, explode. You used to have. Did that go away when you got like those other powers?
Maybe. I don't
Did you-
feel. Well, I don't feel fire anymore, but hold on, I can do this.
I
And
guess
she's
you
gonna
really did burn out.
green flame blade and try to like smack.
All right.
The hut.
You take your wooden sword. You do a couple of flips. You flip it up in the air. You enchant it with green flame blade, and you go to strike. You watch as a small crack forms within the Leoman's tiny hut, but not enough to actually make a difference.
I'm also going to burn a 4th level smite into it.
All right. Divine magic courses through the Leoman's tiny hut. You watch as electricity arcs around it and surrounds it in darkness or in black magic. Not enough to destroy it, but the crack is a little bit bigger. It is now about the size of a pinky, so like 3 inches. 2 inches.
Okay. Yeah, because it's barred from passing through. Okay, yeah. Okay, so spells. That's a strong spell effect. Okay, it's decently powerful and should be enough to hold off random things, I guess.
Often dispel magic, removing it entirely.
I mean, they'll have to get through my counter spells, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
so-
Resta, I just got annoyed with you. I didn't, trying to focus.
Okay. Well, as I said, try and focus less on the other things, and then maybe it'll work. Okay. Well, she walks. He walks out of it and disappears. Well, I figured that out.
As soon as you
Night,
walk
night.
out of, the,
Yeah, as soon as I walk out, it disappears.
Okay, that's fine.
That is what happens when you
Well,
walk out.
I was gonna swap you, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, I guess it's
I
night.
got it down eventually.
Good. Up you don't.
All right, and with that, I think everyone takes a long rest here.
Yep.
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 I don't think I did anything again, but doing this anyway.
It is now the 31st of Pater. Make sure you all hit your long rest buttons. If you want to know how to do that, you click your character sheet, and over at the left, right by your health, there should be a bed. If you hover over that, you can click the full hourglass, and that says long rest. And it
That
should
actually shows his actual name. Huh.
I don't think you can change that.
Yeah.
Time for the new map. I want to see new map.
All right. And
Here we go.
we need to change to the actual lo-fi, not lo-fi, to the actual music for this.
Go
Because
we here.
We have now
And
entered.
go and be here.
However, Renav, as you sleep, you feel as if you are rifted away to another place. And as you wake up, a different person is there.
Ah, yeah. Neat. That's normal. But also they don't sleep because elves, so they would know that. And
Trains.
Oh, well, while you're trancing, you swap.
it's just like, finally we try swapping,
Alright.
and he just does the whole mind
Stay-
motion thing and just like, there we go.
Stay at the bottom left corner of the map.
Understood.
Try not to look.
Okay, I don't see the map yet, so
But I really want to look at the map.
Recent.
Where is it? The bottom, the top
Bottom
left.
Left.
Bottom left. You should.
bottom left.
You're gonna need to refresh to see your tiles.
Oh,
Okay.
a second then.
So long rest doesn't really matter then, because they get reset anyways. For them specifically.
Well, you guys leveled up, right? So
Yeah, but that happens regardless for them.
God damn it! Switching back.
It's strange rulings.
For me.
Okay.
Oh.
Already.
See, Nan,
my
this is what happens when you give me like 8 different forms of art for a token. I don't get it. I don't
didn't.
switch it.
This is a permanent one now. This is the one I'm using until I redraw them for season 3. Shut fuck.
a megalomaniac fight the hammer.
This
All
I
right.
didn't feel like walking. The ritual cast Phantom Steed and have Pancake turned into Big Bunny.
Okay. He turns into a large bunny, which is a little bit weird for its for what it looks like. It almost turns into like a small owl bear.
Okay, can I get a big pancake?
Yeah.
It has the same statistic as a riding horse, so it is a large beast. Until it wears off 1
Yeah,
hour
the
later.
giant fucking rabbit.
Yes! This is why I took Phantom Steed. Thank you!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There we go. I am riding a giant ass
And
bunny, and
Remy is mildly put off by the giant rabbit.
it comes with a
can-
saddle, bit, and bridle.
Can you teach me how to do that?
I don't know if you have the aptitude for, but sure, I'll try later. Yes, they're now riding a giant ass bunny.
You'll love to see it.
Yep. Hey, I needed to get it done eventually, and they were tired. They didn't feel like walking.
So, on a 1 to 10, how much does a giant bunny stand out, Kazuki?
Because it's bouncing forward.
Merlin. He's dead.
Apparently, the big
I
bunny
can't
was too
see
much.
anything on the.
You're gonna have to refresh.
You gotta refresh.
I did refresh.
Do it again.
Refresh again.
Do it again.
Do it again. We
Do it again.
keep doing it until it works.
All right.
There's a giant fucking rabbit now.
So, immediately, as you guys walk through Abershon, it appears.
Hmm?
It appears like the road, which was going east, kind of forks into two paths. Directly to the east and a little bit up north, there is a sign that says, in Fire speech, which is the common for Phoenician people, the abandoned manor. It says abandoned manor, and then to the bridge up north.
Okay. Did you come this way, Kazuki?
Sorry, my eyes are deceiving me slightly.
Oh, I do that. Sometimes you can see better if you close your eyes and just try to.
Yes,
sense
I do try.
But is this the way you walk to Abershon? Do you know of the direct route to the, or would we have to ask the locals?
I landed on the beach. I haven't really left that area for too much.
Right. Well, I guess we gotta go introduce ourselves.
Don't say your names.
Are you sure? I mean, we were going to the bridge, weren't we?
Yeah, but I think the bridge is through here. I'm not really sure.
It says north, as she gestures north.
Oh, it can't.
It's not a good idea.
It can't
It's
hurt
not
to
a good
go.
idea.
Oh, why not?
Wanted
like-
criminals, effectively.
Okay, well. Pancake keeps bouncing forward. I guess.
I mean, are we though? We're helping the Prince of Phoenix. Like, we're allies with Nishi, and the Lord of Fire invited me to the Heart of Adela himself. Oh, did I not mention that? Whoops.
No.
I don't think we're wanted criminals.
Oh, I'm gonna go get a
mean-
soda. I'll be right back.
I mean,
Min-max the RP for me.
okay.
Yes,
well, I mean, okay. Do we? I guess visit them, but you sure?
You're in charge. You do what you want to do.
No.
Okay. But the only one who'd probably, the only Syndenite who'd attack us would be Gabriella, but that's because, you know, she's Gabriella.
Okay. You keep
I
saying
do,
that name. Who is that?
Psycho
Alright, I'll
bitch.
manage you guys min-max. I'm back. Hold on.
So,
Who's dead?
Everybody.
right.
Okay.
We killed Remy. Remy died. Sorry.
Oh, good.
No, leave Remy out of this.
Good riddance.
Okay, so let's take
Wow.
a bit to talk about the Crimson Phoenix. Alright, so, what do you know about them, mister?
About who?
The Crimson Phoenix, their organization as a whole.
You were talking about this. I'm gonna go over here. I've heard this story like 20 times.
Basically, what you've told me, mostly, and that they like fire. They set fire to things. They raid places, I believe.
Yep.
And they're kind of assholes,
Mhm.
like their leader.
And the reason they raid places is not only to burn, but they mostly do so for the people rather than any of the gold, because they already have a lot of gold from their raids in Varna. Even though the people don't really see it, it's mostly the Syndonites who do. But the newborns are then brutally tortured until they forget who they are, like myself and Kazuki. And then, they're minded soldiers who die for the Lord, and they can die 10 times because they manipulate the verbs so they're 10 times as useful.
Okay, so are you just going to say all the stuff that we actually know, or?
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we not go over the entire Crimson Phoenix again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. We all
Okay.
all the stuff that you know. Have you?
That I I am meta level, no, but not that Rista know. But now Rista is informed a bit more about the Crimson Phoenix, I guess.
Yeah.
And by that time, probably 1 hour has passed because walk chair and all that. So Pancake will go small again.
Oh, fuck. You're making me change it back.
Yep. Unless you want Phantom Steed to last longer than an hour. I'll take that if you want. Make it last 24 hours. Make it a good spell.
All right. Kazuki, as you walk north, you begin to see something up the road. A small stone head that kind of has fallen upon the road. If you continue to go back, or you could wish to go back, but it's something that catches your eye.
Would I know anything about this in character or no?
The other Phoenicians that told you, that made their trek down to Abershon, told you that there was a collapsed statue on the road.
Okay. It's just gonna go back. There's no point leaving the party behind us there.
Nodders.
Are we done with story time?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but so the reason Gabriella hates me specifically is I've escaped the Crimson Phoenix 3 times. And, well, I don't really know why she hates me, but I know she wants me dead, and the only reason I'm still alive is Aura himself wanted me alive.
All right, Mior. I don't think we need a whole synopsis of your character.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just saying.
Thank you for filling me
You
in.
don't ask for
I'm
full
even more.
synopsis of my character.
I'm even more terrified now.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys,
Right.
you guys see a what appears to be an abandoned merchant camp.
Oh, there's a lot of scratches here.
Any people or just the
You
camp?
see someone, but I had to change the music because of the theme.
No, I mean like here.
Oh no, there are no people here, but there is someone at the gate.
Okay.
You see a blue Era Cochran, a beautiful looking Era Cochran, standing at the gate, kind of looking through the bars. My. How can I get in? I can't fly. My.
Oh, what is that?
My. I'm trying to get into the gate, but there appears to be no way to get in.
Are they in a Cochrane? Something?
Era Cochrans are a very... You guys can all roll my history checks first off.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I doubt Remy knows anything beyond Burb. They are not the brightest.
Yeah,
to
you
look
should
at.
That's so high on history checks.
Because you
Oh.
read a lot.
That's true, she does.
I have a huge modifier and I got an 8. I rolled a fucking 6.
Okay. On a 19, Era Cochrans are a weird race. They only live for about 30 years. So like half the lifespan of a human almost. A little bit less. They are almost at the brink of extinction due to the fact that their feathers are such a high quality clothing item that people have hunted them to near extinction. However, they vary in beauty. There are some that model more after peacocks. There are some that model after toucans. Those kinds of things. They're not very common, and they exist mainly within the Galkan savanna. But you can find them anywhere, really. But that's where their race started out at.
I bet the ones in the Galco and Savannah would have performance.
But
The-
like the one race that was genocided, and it wasn't the Crimson Phoenix. Yay!
Actually,
Whoa.
actually, the two Phoenix characters would know that there is actually an offset of Era Cochran that live within the Crimson Phoenix, known as Phoenix Era Cochran, and they are almost revered as sacred creatures. because
Damn, now I want to play that.
it is said that they can have the properties of rebirth, which is very rare.
Apart from everyone else in the Crimson Phoenix, correct?
No, but in the sense that they can rebirth people.
Oh. Creepy.
Interesting.
Is this guy inside? Is this guy actually inside or outside?
My, outside. My,
Yeah, so it's just memeing.
my, this gate is so strong and metal, and I can't break through it.
Can't you fly?
My.
Have you tried opening it?
Ah! As she instinctually turns around. Oh, who are you? And why are you
Hello.
here?
My name is Mule Scorchgun, and we're here passing through.
Face palm immediately.
Mule.
Hey, have you tried pushing on the gate? That's how you open them usually. Or pull.
Wait.
It could be a pull.
I didn't try that. she turns and pushes the gate, and it collapses.
Huh.
It worked. And we distracted her, hopefully.
Wow. My, this place is beautiful. And you can zoom out.
Kazuki makes a note of destruction of property.
Destruction of property.
Immediately, you see two large archer towers that block or that guard this wall here. And there are what appears to be windmills on the side that are generating a small amount of power. And you also see the beginning of a rice farm or a rice terrace.
Remy's like looking around, enjoying the scenery.
Where is everyone?
Oh boy.
There is Ash, so probably dead.
Say that? Rista just looks at Kazuki like scared and sad.
Are there any corpses nearby, Imp?
No.
Any ash?
If it's ash, then there'll be corpses.
There is still ash, but there are no corpses.
Okay, so
If
the corpses returned
moved
ash.
like they used to, then it wouldn't be here anymore.
Oh.
It's very
Ian,
beautiful.
get over here.
Can we just leave? Do we have to go in here? Can't we just keep going?
There's a statue
Oh,
block.
I forgot to introduce myself. My, I'm such a mess. My name is Withers.
Oh, hello, Withers.
I'm a historian of the World Archivist, and I'm here to archive and scribe and learn more of this ancient place.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Remy.
Ah,
Very
Remy,
chipper.
that's such a
And-
beautiful name. Are you a native
Oh,
here?
thank you. Oh no, I'm a traveling visitor. Most of us are.
Collecting all the rare kinds of people around today.
Oh, what can you tell me about the World Archivist? Who is he?
Imp has to get up and snuff.
My, you want to learn about the World Archivist?
Is this gonna be on the test?
She gives you, I'm gonna give you a quick meta recap of who the World Archivist is. The World Archivist is a glitch that has the desire to collect infinite knowledge. And he has been collecting heroes from across the continent, across the continent, the Valenum, to fight the Amber. Well, it says, it says that the World Archivist, he's been trying to collect some more of his scribes and some more from the Order of the Lost and Forgotten. It's surely interesting.
Huh, so he's like collecting heroes and he knows about the Amber?
He wants to stop it.
And why wasn't he at the meeting?
Meeting? Oh, I already know the answer to that. There was already a scribe at the meeting who transcribed it all.
But if he could help, then shouldn't he be there talking to everyone?
You see, the World Archivist is a very busy man. He has to maintain eyes over everywhere, and also look at the internal library and learn more information. He is very, very busy.
The what now? The what library?
The Eternal Library.
Where's that?
Can I read it? Can I go there?
Do you not know about the Eternal Library?
No, I've never heard about it. Please do tell me
Kazuki
everything
sighs.
about it.
You've heard enough history for the
It
next
is-
5 years.
It is where we get these special books, and she kind of like taps on her side. They're called grimoires, my. They give you power, and you can also use it to pull information from the Eternal Library.
She says power.
Wait, she can
She
read a
says
book
power.
anytime you want? Any book? So you can read like any book anytime you want?
Any book that is written is stored within the Eternal Library. My.
Huh, I know where I'm vacationing.
Can I see your grimoire? Kazuki asks.
No, my, you're very scary.
Oh,
Oh, don't scare
I
the
like
poor bird.
winners.
Tell us more. I want to learn about this.
Well, I can show you I can show you the grimoire's power. And she activates it, and you watch as her skin goes clear as she turns into the color of the stone here. She kind of moves over to the tower and turns it brown from the wood. My, I can turn into a chameleon, my.
Huh.
I'm no longer interested in this power.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. How do you get one of them books? I have this one, but I don't think that's the same. Just notes to their
How do I
own
meet
spell book.
this World Archivist?
My, he's collecting heroes across the continent. And then she looks over to Elian. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
oh, I love this NPC so
Oh,
much.
the World Archivist said we needed to collect those with golden eyes. Oh, hello. My, you're here. Oh, I'm gonna get a good reward for this. Oh, my.
He draws his sword, which says good reward for this.
Oh boy.
No, Kazuki, no.
Am I the only
defend
person
Elian.
here who's hearing this?
Yeah, she's a historian. She has no negative. She's not going to drag us there. She can't. She's just going to say she's going to get rewarded for like finding and informing him.
She's
That's it.
informing on your positions. Do that not. Mil, you do remember your training, correct?
Not
Ah.
really. Not,
Remember-
not at all.
Like, we tried fixing some of it, but she really does have memory loss. They reappear in the forms of
That's not
nightmares, I
true.
think. That's why she has nightmares, I'm going to guess.
Anyway.
You deal with this. I'm going to go and see what the change next up to.
Okay. How's Ellen reacting to the attention?
Elian is noticeably creeped out.
Yes,
You can back away. Oh, my, I didn't mean to intrude. I'm sorry. Well, no, I came to this manor to learn more about the history. Apparently, this is an old ancient manor. My, you can tell by the farms. People in the
Really?
Phoenicians don't use these types of farms anymore.
really? Why? What happened?
Well, the people of the Phoenix don't really cook rice anymore. They don't really use it. They don't really use that crop. It is very rare. It's only found within traditional villages.
Rice is rare. Holy shit. That's great.
So, if you're a historian then, and you want, to be rewarded with, finding us, she says in air quotes, even, would you like to travel with us then?
My, that's a mighty tempting offer. I'll have to think on that. I don't really have any combat abilities.
Oh, no, we don't need any combat abilities.
Me neither.
Mm,
We can stand next to each other and you can teach me about the Eternal Library.
mm.
Mule's gonna try something. She's gonna take out her journal and she's gonna write, "Hello, World Archivist." Does anything happen?
You write hello,
Okay,
World
thanks.
Archivist.
Yeah. Oh. Figured that would do something. Never mind.
Oh, but it did do something. Look! And you see her, she begins to open up her grimoire. and she thinks long and hard about the words "Hello, World Archivist," and your same exact handwriting appears in the book as it flips. Oh my, are you trying to look for this girl's words? Oh, Withers, you're so smart and you're so cool and awesome. Oh my, thank you for flattering my ego. Oh my. As
Oh my god, I love this NPC.
as she flips open and she shows you her words. Or your words.
Wait. So.
Your words, not
everything
mine.
that's written, he already knows about?
Oh my, anything you write appears in the Eternal Library. Because it's history.
You're just gonna, like, look at Vista?
Oh, neat. So would that be like magical spells and such too? They're written in spell books.
She
Would
nods
that
her head.
count?
She nods her head.
Okay. Could you give me locations to this library? I feel like I should get a library card.
My, it's a little bit difficult to go there. It's found in the World Archivist's personal plane.
Okay. So plane traveling. Okay. I can figure magic out for that. Yeah. Do you have the exact coordinates in the planner system?
The planes have coordinate systems?
Of course. Oh, everything has coordinates, even if they're different planes. The planes have to exist somewhere in accordance to each other.
You sure are smart. I don't have any coordinates for the planes.
That'll make it difficult. Okay.
Wait,
Do you
wait,
know
you said
what? That'd
You
make it
said-
different.
You said they're gathering people. If they're gathering people, people need a place to go. Where is that?
That's right.
Oh, my, sorry, I was eating some delicious shrimp linguine.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know. They gathered in a place called Ramblebush. It's located right by Mercutius.
Oh, I can finally go home. That'd be swell. But we have a job to do. Maybe after.
But Muir.
I know. Listen, I want to go to a library as well, and it's near home, and it's like I want to expand a silver flame, and a place of heroes would be a good place to do it. But we have something to do first.
But they're going to look at Muir with like the most cutesy type of eyes they can. Can't we go over there instead? That sounds a lot nicer.
It is, but you know that's right. Do you like eating vegetables?
I mean, depends on the vegetable.
Yeah. Do you like? Yeah. That. If it's nice, and it is, then it's probably because it's a reward, and you need to do something nice first, which is why we're trying to avoid all that. And he's gonna point to like the amber ash in the sky.
Starts pouting. Stomping on the ground. But I don't wanna. I wanna go there now.
Yeah, well, our new mission is to try and find the cause of the amber ash and then try and stop it. Alia's disappeared, so I don't really know what about that. We're still gonna head to the heart though.
She disappeared.
She does that.
No, I mean, I know she disappears, but what do you mean she disappeared? Did she disappear? Disappeared?
I think so.
Alia? Aww. Did you scare her away?
She was being mean and talking about killing people.
Aww.
And we had a disagreement. And she left.
Stupid adults and talking about stupid stuff and doing stupid stuff. Like walking in, just pouting and being annoyed.
Oh god, I'm an adult.
Wither just kind of looks at Elian. I am sufficiently creeped out. He throws his dagger on the ground, teleports, and does it again.
Just doesn't walk like a normal person. Okay, I see how it is.
Is audible a compliment or?
Take it if you wish.
Remy just kind of looks at Kazuki a bit confused, but just shrugs and continues to enjoy the scenery.
The ground changes from a coarse dirt to watery grass to a hard gravel surface. You notice a nice little foyer with 4 distinct marble pillars.
Oh no, there used to be eyes. We're in trouble.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at them.
They are ornately carved with human markings. But it feels weird for it to be human markings? Because the only people that really carve things into stone are dwarves.
That's weird.
Wow, I can think of another race that do, but hey.
They are also written in strange symbols of lines and dashes and commas.
Oh, what'd you find, Remy?
These pillars seem to have been carved into by humans, but it doesn't
I speak human.
make sense to me.
Never mind.
It might be giant. I mean, and they sound like look like a bit like runes.
Well,
Is it giant then?
It is fire speech. It is traditional fire speech.
Never mind.
And because the both of you know it, because you're from Crimson Phoenix, they read the abode. I gotta get her name. The abode.
Oh, yeah, we're walking to someone's house.
The abode of Daimyo Yanagi Akemi. Or Yanagi Akemi.
Oh, it's in someone's house. Fantastic. Breaking and entering. He writes again on this piece of paper he has.
Well, we didn't have to break it into, but
I mean, we broke down the door. They broke down the bar and then walked in here. That's breaking and entering.
well, it says it's abandoned, doesn't it? Someone's the bird person was spouting about abandonment or whatever. Hold on, I'll be right back.
We're not exactly squatters. I don't think squatters' rights apply here. I'm not sure if there are squatters' rights.
Oh my god, why is everyone being so loud tonight? Damn cars.
Okay, I'm back. I did not hear anything.
Have you tried knocking on the door and see if somebody answers?
Do not tell them your name if they ask. Give them a fake name like
George.
Dior Brandor or something like that.
okay. Knock knock.
As you knock, an invisible force opens the door. A servant of some kind.
Oh.
Hello.
An illusional servant or something?
Rista, you would know that it is a perpetual unseen servant spell.
Huh, okay. I mean, just magic. Just a unseen spell. Unseen servant. If they're opening, they're probably set to open and let people in, I guess.
Okay then. Remy follows after Mior goes.
I'm glad nobody inside of that, because Rista was not 100% sure if that meant walk in.
So what do I notice with like my blind sight? How does it work? Do I see it or do I not?
You see a misty figure moving, opening the door and then evaporating.
Poke, poke.
I mean,
Does anyone
blindside
see this?
blindside is just blindside.
I mean, we
You
just
don't see
walk
anything
through it,
else.
I'm assuming, because it's a
You enter
conjured creature.
You enter into a beautiful looking pavilion. An open sunlight reveals a small little garden here with rocks, some wildlife around like small little reptiles and small little insects, trees that hold ants, colonies, its own form of life, but no one you see dust has accumulated across the wood. And you see 2 small boxes here.
Huh. Should we see if somebody's home, yell out? Maybe somebody
Well,
comes
maybe
to
they seem to have left their mail here. Kazuki's gonna inspect the box.
Okay.
Is that it? That's a mailbox?
Make
Are
me
you
an
sure?
make me an investigation check.
Oh God, why?
We're letting him do this?
14.
It appears to be a box where one would put their shoes as a gesture
Okay.
to.
Yeah. Shoes off. Yeah, it's customary where we're from. Take
Oh,
your
right.
shoes off, everyone.
Yep.
Put them in the
Right,
shoe
shoes off.
box.
Neil's gonna take off her boots and put them in there.
I'm not comfortable leaving my
Remy takes
taking
off
my
their,
boots off.
their metal-toed boots.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate walking on barefoot. Takes off his shoes, puts them in there.
Alien, you don't seem to walk. You seem to chuck a knife and teleport.
Same thing. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
I'd rather not take off my shoes.
You might be seen as
if you want, you can
you
ride
might
on
be
my
seen as
shoulders
rude.
instead.
Hmm.
Kazuki's gonna look at Rice's shoes. What are they? It's normal
just-
shoes.
They're not like normal shoes. Yeah, she doesn't have anything specific. It's basically her outfit. If you hold over, you'll see. They're just like kind of comically large.
Like, is there some like?
Comically large shoes.
Yep. Yep.
They're like
Is there a
penny
reason you
loafers.
don't take them?
I don't like taking them off. Okay. I want to leave them. My shoes.
I mean,
they're expensive. I bought them with my first salary. Okay.
How old are
If
you?
no one, if no one's here, then no one's gonna take them, right? And
Yeah, but nobody's going to know either. This is just start walking in.
Kazuki just looks at Ellie, and if she dies, it's not on me.
All right. And as Withers attempts to go open the door slides open.
ooh, is that purple thing there? Again?
Yes.
More unseen servants. I guess they just have an automatic system set up. Strange. Depends on how long it's been abandoned. That's kind of impressive that it's lasted this long. Magical energy should have started ebbing out.
Ellen, can you see that?
I try not to activate my sight too much.
Yeah. Say, good work, Alien.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe don't do that. What do we see?
You see that
Oh, yeah.
Elian has
Oh, yeah.
actively. You see that Elian has actively added like a small little cloth over his eye to ensure
I thought
that
he was wearing the mask.
Oh, he is wearing a mask.
He's wearing a mask, but it doesn't cover his entire eye, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you can see. So.
He has a cloth under it. Hey, who's controlling Pancake? Yeah, stop controlling Pancake.
I'm
They're
sorry.
jumping around.
Sorry.
Okay, give. Okay.
And you enter into a small dining room adorned with beautiful teal and pink pillows. It appears to be a gesture of like the males to sit on the blue and the females to sit on the pink, but they're kind of scattered and mismatched.
Kazuki looks around with me.
Oh no!
Pancake's going to go sleep on this one. Or lie
I-
down at least.
I didn't know the Crimson Phoenix did anything like this. I thought it was just
This is
chips.
some Crimson Phoenix. Well, at least it's not official Crimson Phoenix.
What do you mean?
This is in one of our hideouts.
Oh, it's an Emberfall hideout?
It's not one of ours, no. I think it's just somebody's house.
Well, I'm surprised people actually live in their house.
I mean, people live here. I mean, it's still an isle. We can't use all the land. Kazuki sits down, crossing his legs.
Yeah,
Should we? Kazuki's just going to go and put his blade in the corner. Shouldn't be carrying weapons around when we're sitting down like gentlemen.
why are we sitting down?
I mean, it's laid out for a reason. I'm sure there'll be some unseen servants to do something.
I
They'll
don't
give us
know.
a drink or something. I'm going first.
What are you doing that with us?
Oh,
You
boy.
hear her
That's-
scream.
Did you find something interesting?
Oh, my, it's a library!
What? Did I hear library?
Oh,
Well, I'm
dear.
sitting down. You have fun with your
Speeds
books,
up.
children.
Why?
Magic just infuses Rita and just speeds up as time magic lifts them forward at enhanced speeds. What? Books? Where? Here? Library?
You see a small personal study, accompanied with many different books and a chair. Nice, comfy-looking chair.
Ooh, that's a comfy-looking chair.
I'm gonna try to look for the book to see if there's any titles that we would be interested in.
I knew y'all were gonna go crazy for a fucking library.
All right, you find a romantic novel called "The Fall of the Precious Daimyo."
Oh no. No.
The Fall of the Precious Daimyo.
Okay.
It's
that?
girlfriend quest 2.
Oh, Dart. That is a butchering of the spelling daimyo.
Just type it in chat. There you go.
Wait, I think I butchered it too. No, I didn't.
Ooh. This one looks interesting.
Romanticized novel? I'd like something factual. Factual's
It
better.
seems to be based on true facts.
Well, most stories are, but it could be like 1%.
Roll me an investigation check. Krista.
Okay.
Can I give her like advantage for helping, or just?
You're too busy looking for that other book.
Okay.
Wow. I have so good bonuses to all of these things, and I roll garbage. It's great.
Tis unfortunate.
You look over to a spell scroll to this one here, but you're like, it's probably filled with a weak spell anyway. And you begin combing over, and you find a book that details the early history of the Cinder Dials.
Oh, neat.
Do you find anything interesting with this?
My, there's a lot of books here. It appears that this person was a fan of, 18 plus novels. Good thing I'm a connoisseur, and she begins taking books.
Mior, what's
Why
that
are you
18
going there?
plus material mean?
Okay. It's a novel about sex.
Really? Is that all?
Yeah, that's well. Sometimes it also involves graphic content.
Why would that be 18 plus? That sounds like 100 plus.
You using elf
You
years?
need to get the age limits for every single fucking race and put them in one.
Are you sure? Yeah, 18 years. I was like still a baby at that point.
So,
Yeah, Risk is allowed to read it.
It's more like the correct term is more like sort of the racial adults. So it's 18 for like humans, which is a general term people use.
That sounds. Why not just say adult material?
Ask Griffiths.
Withers, why don't they use adult material instead? That makes more sense than saying 18 plus.
Oh my, the intricacies of why it's called 18 plus is something I don't think a lot of people talk about.
Okay.
It's
and
because
those are?
it's because after you reach 18, you are technically legalized as an adult. Well, 18 in human years because it's the human standard.
But I was
Wait
still a
second,
baby at that point.
I don't think I think this is a bad stuff going on about it. I think we might just change this real quick.
I don't think that doesn't make sense. Because 18 years, I was still a baby, basically, as an elf.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I don't feel like I should read adult materials as a baby.
Or now.
If it's 18 plus, I'm old enough.
This is stuff that, yeah. As she begins shoveling more
like-
books into her bag.
we was gonna flip to all like, you know, like the middle of the book. What scene does she end up on?
You end up on the scene where the daimyo slashes through the opponent warlord to carry the girl out of the falling mine. It is very cheesy and it's very romantic.
Huh. You know, we was gonna like look at the authors. Is there like a common author?
There is in fact no author.
She's gonna go in like all the books. Is there like
give me
a common author?
give me a
Like,
lot
person who owns this house likes?
Merlin, please.
Well, Chris is gonna take the book she picked up and just go sit in this chair. Next to Pancake's gonna lie down next to her, and she just like, okay, well, I'll read
And
this
as you
see what
walk
this is
out,
about."
the book, black lightning begins to wreath itself around the book. And there is an author that forms on the spine of the book.
What?
This is the name of the author.
For fuck's sake, Merlin.
Son of a bitch.
Who? Whisper.
Oh my! This Merlin
What?
guy seems like he really likes smut.
What is it, Mior? I'm busy reading this. Oh, don't sit down on Pancake! Pancake just bounces, makes angry bunny noises.
So, Whisper, Black Lightning happened on the edge of the book,
For fuck's
and
Okay.
the author appeared, and this is his name. It's magic.
What's that name? Madeline? Madeline? Merlin. Oh yeah, Merlin. Let's see, Merlin? That's an author?
Oh wait, there's more books. The Pit, The Life of the Party.
Oh no, I swear to fucking God. Please, God, no.
Okay, lots of books.
Please.
I
Please.
mean, I can't say I've heard about that author. Would Rista ever heard about that author with the limited knowledge they have of
coming back.
libraries?
You know that
Sounds
Give me
like a fake name, to be honest.
give me a history check.
Okay. Wow, finally a good roll.
The editor or the author known as Merlin is a one of those fake names you would give an author to kind of like hide your identity. However, the author known as Merlin is known for producing many different adventures within the world that take place at differing times. You're not sure if he's lived through these periods himself, or if he's like an elf who has the lifespan of thousands of years, or if he just simply knows this history and like makes alternate history style books to their time.
Shit up.
You okay, Merlin?
God. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, of
I
course
have
I'm
to make this.
sitting-
I have to make this character's
Oh well.
alias name Merlin.
Oh right,
now.
no.
No. You weren't here for that, but I said it was an alias, so it could be whatever character you want.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so Mior,
Decimus.
so this Merlin guy, yeah, no, he's just like just a fake name. Authors often use those because they don't want to be recognized.
I know.
Okay, and yeah, no, I a lot of his books, they're like really bad. Not gonna lie, like, I wouldn't read it.
I'm just confused about the Black Lightning part.
Oh, that probably
Wow.
a safety measure to prevent people
My.
from taking them.
I really enjoy Merlin's stories.
Really?
Yeah.
I always found them to be a bit pretentious.
I thought the Pit was
just
really
like,
cool. I really
The Pit?
liked Extraordinaire.
I don't know.
Oh dear God. Please tell me it's not there.
What's it?
Anime
I need to know
campaign.
what's her favorite. Who's her favorite character?
I swear to God.
You know,
Okay.
there's this recurring character called Relmar. I really like him.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Realma?
Relmar? Oh, that character? That creep? Yeah, no. I don't know.
Listen, man,
Merlin, I
just-
hate you both.
I have really good tastes. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Questionable, but okay. I don't know. Merlin, he
You're
just.
gonna take some of these
lot of
books now?
repetition.
Like, they've given her enough of an interest that she's gonna take more to read. Which ones did you take?
Back off! They're my books!
They're not either of your books. They belong to whoever owned this place, even if it's abandoned.
That's true. They might come back one day. You really shouldn't be doing this.
Also,
they're already in the town library, aren't they?
Yeah, Rista's going to die. Why do you need a book? You can just open your own book.
Dot.
You never thought about that, didn't you?
I mean, if you want, you can even read like the unfinished versions in the internal library, right? Because any unfinished books, which there's probably a lot of, and drafts, will be in there because they're writing.
Okay, so did you never think about that? You could just, look at the names of these and you'd be able to find them in the library? You don't really need to take the books since you have that grimoire. If it actually lets you just find every book.
Dot.
Okay, so you never thought
You're so smart with us.
You never thought about that at all? How many books have you stolen from home thinking you had to take them? Withers?
Elion, what the hell are they doing? They've been sitting in a library for like 10 minutes just shouting at each other.
I think Withers, Muir, should we check on Withers? I'm not sure. They seem to just have passed out or something while standing still.
Hello?
Withers?
Look behind you, there's Smut. Nope, didn't work.
For fuck's sake.
Muir, what is muck?
Hey, Blue
What's
Dell,
that
thank you
mean?
for the follow. Appreciate
It's
you, buddy.
18. It's quotation marks 18 plus novels which are designed for sex.
Moving on. I will just slowly begin to put these books back.
Yes.
As she leaves the more spicier adventures in her notebook.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Adults confuse me. Why would you need that though?
All right, one last time. I need you to both give me investigation checks.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. You know, you have
She's
your
very confused
you
about the
have your
smut.
natural 20 die.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, the party wide. We can give you.
You have your campaign natural 20. If you want to use it on this.
When did we get that?
Because during one of the update streams, because the time technically passed into the new year, I gave all campaigns a point of mega inspiration, which is pretty much a natural 20 on a roll.
So basically, anything we can make a natural 20 on. So we could save it for like an important clash or like a very important moment where we need a 20 or we all die. Or we could spend it here to find the best smut.
Rista's just confused by the smut thing and it's like,
So you just find Relmar hiding in a bookcase that married me.
nah.
To be quite frank, I'm kind of uncomfortable with this topic.
Oh no.
I'd
Rista sort of
rather
just
move
leaves.
on.
They've lost interest with all this adult thing and all that. That's why they probably got a 6, because they didn't even bother looking anymore.
Yeah.
Just
What do I
adult
find them?
You just find books and more books. You don't find anything important.
Those are stupid.
The next gen console. What's this one?
God.
It's blank.
Yeah,
Remy.
while that's going on, what's Remy finding?
You see
So
two
just
you
wander?
see two tables here with a bunch of plates and bottles and bowls. You see two food preparation knives and a bunch of crates and cases underneath the tables. As you enter into this weird room here, you find two chests, a piano, and a table here with two scrolls on them. And a weird pattern of a crescent moon on the floor.
Can I look at the scrolls? Are they opened or are they closed?
This one is open, and there is a thin layer of dust on it.
Remy just kind of they don't touch it, they just kind of blow the dust off and look at it.
You read in base common, so you get like every third word.
Okay.
Miss, I gotta get her name back. Miss Akemi, Miss Daimyo, The invaders from the ocean. They're coming. You must get your retainers and your kids and leave. The people of flames. They're making their way into the inner islands. Please. My love, I need you to survive. And then it reads, your lover.
Interesting. And they just kind of move on. What's the chest steal?
In this
Are
one,
they locked?
it is locked, but the lock has rusted away. You can open it up.
Yeah, they'll open it.
You find a bunch
Being
of kids'
careful.
toys. Almost, it was a toy chest.
They'll go over to the other one and look at it.
Okay. It is open. And in this one, there are toys for a female kid.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else for a second then.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you do that again in the campaign that I'm in, I swear to God.
Oh, get your minds out of the gutter, you horny little shits.
I'm the
Christ.
least horny person in this entire chat. Jesus Christ.
Can you prove that?
Yes. We're not getting into that discussion today. They're just gonna keep wandering around, checking in these rooms.
This appears to be a small bedroom. There is a chest here, and you see that the bed is still unmade.
Checking the chest.
All right. In the chest,
Mimic. There's a mimic inside a chest.
you find
No.
100 gold
Oh shit.
and a powder, or in a pouch of powder. The
Do I know
powder.
what the powder is?
The powder has no color.
Do I know what it is?
You have no idea.
Gonna have to take it. They'll take some of the gold. They'll leave about 50 pieces of the gold. Just in case there is someone living here. They don't want to take everything, but they will take the powder. They'll just put it in their bag. Then go check the other room.
In this chest, you find... Wow, even better. You find the symbol of a white moon.
Is it from a god or something?
There is
Would I
only
know from being in the clergy?
there's only one moon that is referred to as a religious symbol.
Ravoon?
Mm-hmm.
Is it magical in any way? Is it magical in any regard?
It is not magical.
Wow, not even an arcana check to check that.
In that case, Remy will leave it. It's someone's holy symbol. They don't want to take it. Just out of curiosity, they're gonna open up the other scroll and look at it before they leave.
The scroll. It is of two people talking to one another. Miss Daimyo, I found the powder you were talking about. They say that if you use it, you can connect with the moon. If you wish to aid the ailing condition of your family, please use it. Please, Daimyo, we don't have much time. You can't tell which scroll came first. But it appears
Remy,
that
look-
whoever was here left in a hurry.
Yeah, Remy looks at the powder.
Kazuki stands up and exits the room very loudly.
You call it smart. Why waste time and money and paper? to
Kazuki
write
walks
down-
in here, ignites his blade, and starts slashing the books.
All right. You slash all the books, and as you do,
The library explodes and kills everybody who's in it.
Oh no.
There was a very powerful scroll in this room.
Oh.
It is
Oh,
of
for fuck's
it
sake.
is of divine magic. It was a tier 3 scroll.
I'm glad I'm not in that room anymore.
Like, we're always trying to stop him and talk to him before he destroys everything. Kazuki, stop.
Wait.
This is the person's property. You didn't destroy that, do you?
Smart.
He kind of pushes Mior back and
Yeah,
continues
he
slashing.
literally
All of
wouldn't
it
let
is
stop him.
Not all of it is. Some of it's like about this pit, and it's like about like a gladiatorial arena. Not all of it's
Kazuki's
that.
basically already swinging at this point. He's not stopping himself.
Can I like try and grapple Kazuki?
You can make
Oh, dear God.
the two of you can make a contested strength check or contested athletics check. He breaks through. He
Plus
pushes
11.
he pushes you back and begins walking over and begins slashing at the bookshelves. And as you do,
Oh, dear God.
unfortunate.
Hey, I would normally have an easy time doing that, but roll's not with me.
As
Oh, right.
as you slash at the books, as soon as you come into contact with this scroll here, your blade turns silver for but a brief moment until you come into contact with the sword. And when you come into contact with the scroll, at first it turns to ash, but then it coalesces itself into the scroll. And you watch as everyone is then teleported into said scroll. In an instant, all of you are taken into the story of what happened to this daimyo.
Oh.
Clink. Oh, and Mior still has a book about what happened, doesn't she? The Daimyo book.
Did we just get sent to the biggest side quest?
In an instant, you are teleported into the front of into the area here, and you have the one choice to change fate here, Merlin.
Oh god.
Oh, well,
I'm
is it just Merlin or everyone?
Just
Sorry,
Merlin.
I slashed the book. I slashed it. God damn it.
So stay here.
Okay.
A figure comes walking into the terrace. She blows open the gates and begins walking down. You see a dwarf of fire and lava. When she walks, she cracks the earth and sends molten magma out from her feet. She stands tall, proud, and a little cocky. You see her talking to her men, but you can't hear words come from her mouth. But you hear them laughing, you hear them shouting as a daimyo opens the door, unsheathing her katana. The two are about to clash. Which side do you take?
Does the lava lady have any kind of insignia I would recognize?
She is a Cinder Knight. Or you wouldn't recognize that because that title hasn't existed yet in this time. But she is very high up within the order. And you would recognize her face. She is Gabrala Lava Arm, the strictest of Cinder Knights that exist.
Kazuki is going to assist Gabriella.
Oh.
Okay. And from behind you, or from behind her, the daimyo, Kazuki unsheaths his wooden sword and decapitates her. As the fable begins to collapse in on itself, you look up, and the pristine white moon turns crimson.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
And as you're thrown out of the fable, everyone's vision turns red. As if the light source that encompasses this area has been permanently turned red.
What the hell?
What did you do, Kazuki?
I don't know.
What?
I told you, you don't destroy people's property.
He kind of has a smile on his face, like is kind of smiling a little bit, but kind of like, we should get out of here. I don't think it's a safe place to be. I apologize. I put you all in
What
danger.
happened?
I stabbed the scroll, my vision went blurry, and then everything went red.
I'm gonna insight check him. Fuck. God damn it, Remy. This is your wisdom is high, you dumbass.
Yeah, same here.
wait,
I
no.
have investigation out the ass and can't fucking make
I
one
got
when I need it.
their charisma is their highest stat. Motherfucker. Yeah, I'm insight.
It's like he isn't technically lying because he just admitted a lot from what he said. Like, that's what I told you. Like, that's what happened.
But you're leaving out.
I'm leaving out
details.
important details. Yeah. Would you like to make me? Should I make a deception check?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. This could be bad because guess what I dumped.
Oh, and well, no.
Never mind.
Yeah.
-2 doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to the dice.
All right. Okay, well, then let's get out of here then. I suppose. Why did you destroy everything?
Are you okay?
I didn't want. I can't. I couldn't understand me or watch looking at this kind of stuff. You know. Fatherly
What kind
protection,
of
I
stuff?
guess.
They kind of just give a suspicious look.
You know what they were reading in here, right?
No.
Bad stuff, but not for women's eyes.
It's about it's not just that. It's adventuring stuff. This one has
Well,
no romance.
I didn't know which was which. I had to read them all.
At the idea of romance or just the subject matter in general, Remy immediately leaves.
Anyway, Withers,
So
are
it's
you
walking
alright?
out.
Withers?
There is no response. Only fear.
No, what did they find?
Do I see her? Is she there?
Hold on. Merlin.
With anyone but Kazuki, that wouldn't have happened. Anyone but Kazuki.
Huh.
And keep getting away with it.
The session is. I'm just getting tiles.
Yep. I'm getting tiles.
Here we go. What did we fuck up on this time?
What didn't you fuck up on? That's the question.
Tired
see it.
DM noises.
I have to make a new folder for this enemy, Merlin. Why?
Oh,
You
for
didn't think
fuck's
anyone should
sake.
actually do it. And then Merlin's like, you know what, I'm just gonna betray the
I have
party
to. It would be incredibly out of character for Kazuki to kill the other woman.
Ah.
As soon as Remy begins walking out of the room, she stops.
Oh.
So I'm stuck here as well.
I don't know what happens to them, please.
Mior, as you enter into the room, you see Withers frozen in fear as someone lays on the bed.
Oh, umbrella! It's gonna be fucking umbrella.
My concern grows. It grows with every waking moment in this freaking campaign.
You who have messed up the fate of the fable, you all must perish. As you see, she wields two crescent-shaped scimitars, but not the handles. She wields the blades themselves.
Oh, fuck.
And I need you all to brace yourselves, as it is time for your first boss fight of this campaign.
Mior's just gonna instantly like drag Withers behind her.
You can do that.
You're doing now.
Okay.
You just stand behind me no matter what you do.
As the twin crescent scimitars, or the twin crescent blades, begin to vibrate and blur, everyone within the house feels their mind begin to pull back a little bit as their vision clouds and they are sent to another place.
Neat. I'm losing Pancake then. He's right outside the house.
Oh, we saved Pancake! Pog!
Yeah, he's the mascot. What's gonna do now? He was standing outside in case somebody came by.
Okay.
And on session 11, you, my friends, will fight against the Mender of the Moon.
Whoa.
As
Neat.
you have messed with the fable, and you have pissed off a dead god.
Can you really piss off a dead god? Feels like a moot point.
I mean, technically all the gods are dead in one way or another.
All dead on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta have words of Kazuki now.
Okay, Kazuki didn't know this was gonna happen.
Thank you so much for joining me for session 10 of the Meeting of Titans. We're probably going to be playing next Friday instead of Saturday because of work. Actually, I need to see when I'm working next Friday. I can check that real quickly.
Turns out, oh, never mind, not Friday either.
I think I'm working a 6 a.m. shift on Friday. Could be wrong though.
Also good thing it's the girl that's out, the one that won't fight. This would be great.
I mean, Mior doesn't want to fight this person either. She wants to know what the hell happened. But
Let
obviously,
me know when
we
the
have to
stream ends,
survive.
please.
Yes, my shift is a 6 to 2, so I can make it at 6. All right, so we will be live next Friday with session 11 of the Meeting of Titans, and I hope you guys bring out your A game, because the Mender of the Moon will not play around. Especially against the Breaker of the
That's
Fable.
nice. Uh-oh.
That's your
Shame.
title now. We will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing with me, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Boy.
Bye.